guys, welcome to reading. We're going to start with reading our story for the week that we read on Monday for vocab. It's the same story, but we're going to focus on identifying all of our W questions. So we're going to look for our who, our what, our where, our when, and our why. Okay, so I want you to be thinking about that while we're reading through this story. I also want you to think about where our word of the week kind of that we were working on is that word want. Okay, so it was underlined every time. We underlined it every time on Monday, but I want you to maybe see it yourself and point to it when we're reading through it, okay? All right, let's get started. Okay, so chapter 1, choosing activities. The Kinder family is at the amusement park. They see roller coasters and rides. They see games, shops, and places to eat. That looks like fun. The amusement park is very big. The family will spend all day at the park, but they cannot do everything. The Kinders must choose what to do. Who remembers what choose means? Yes, you're right. It means to pick something, right? So they have to pick what they want to do because they can't do it all. Okay, so let's see how they decide to do that. Mr. Kinder has a map of the amusement park. The family looks at the map. Each person chooses one thing to do. The family will do those things first. Does that sound fair to you? Yeah, it sounds pretty fair to me, right? So each person gets to choose what they really want to do, that one thing. And then if they have time maybe left at the end, they might be able to do more rides. Gwen chooses the water rides. Gwen will slide down the water slide. Gwen can also float around in a tube. Gwen loves to play in the water. Ooh, I like the water slide too. Do you guys like water slides? Sounds pretty nice with how hot it's been lately. All right, let's see what Ben chooses. Ben chooses the roller coaster. Roller coasters move very fast. They make turns and loops. Ben wants to ride down the big hills. Ooh, who sees the word want in there? Me too. It's underlined. Can you point to it? Awesome job. It is right in that black underlined. Okay, let's see what Jen chooses. Look, just looking at the picture, if we're going to make a prediction and use our context from the picture, what do you think Jen chooses? Yeah, I think it's safe to say she might choose the Ferris wheel, but we have to read to find out. Jen chooses to ride the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel moves slow. People go up very high. Jen wants to ride to the top of the Ferris wheel. What does Jen want to do? Yeah, she wants to ride to the top of the Ferris wheel. There's that word want. Go ahead and point to it. Good job. All right, let's see what Mr. Kinder wants to do. Mr. Kinder chooses to play games. People throw balls or rings to win some games. People get prizes if they win. Mr. Kinder wants the family to win prizes. Ooh, that sounds like pretty fun too. Would you pick if you had to choose between either rides or games? Which one would you choose? Very cool. I think I would choose rides over games. Okay. If you found the word wants, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Miss Kinder chooses to shop at the gift shop. Gift shops sell items like t-shirts and mugs. Miss Kinder wants everyone to buy something. Later on, they can think about their trip. That is pretty fun to buy something from your trip so you have a souvenir. Okay. What did Miss Kinder want? She wanted everyone to buy something. Good job. There's that word wants underlined in black. The family will go to the water rides first. Next, they will ride the roller coasters. Then they will ride the Ferris wheel. Finally, they will play games and shop. Ooh, wow. Okay, they've got a big day ahead of them, don't they? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fill out our W questions, and we're going to have to find, so look at our page. It says, oops, sorry, that's the wrong one. Who, what, where, when, why. We need to find the answer of who we're talking about or what we're talking about. But it also asks, how do we know? So we need to find evidence in our text to find that answer. So that means telling us, okay, what page we might be on that we found that answer. All right. So who is this story about? Who can tell me who this story is about? Is it just about Jen? No. Is it just about Mr. Kinder? No. Is it about their whole family? Yeah, it's about the Kinder family. So we're going to go ahead and put the Kinder family. Keep going to that one. The Kinder family. And how do we know that? Because on page 1, it says the Kinder family is, let's read it. The Kinder family is at the amusement park. We know that we're going to learn all about the Kinder family, right, from page 1. Okay? All right. Our next question is what? What are they doing? What's the Kinder family doing? We know where they are. Maybe we should flip to where. Let's read the first page. The Kinder family is at an amusement park. They see roller coasters and rides. They see games, shops, and places to eat. Do you think that we should go ahead and jump to where since we know where they are? Yeah, we can always do that. If you're like, oh, ding, 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 there's an answer, we should just jump ahead. That's the smart thing to do so you don't have to go back. Okay, so we're there at the amusement park. And it's on page 1. Okay, so let's go back to what. Now, we don't know what they're doing yet, do we? So let's read on. The amusement park is so big, they're going to spend all day at the park, but they can't do everything, right? So this last sentence on page 2 says, the Kinders must choose what to do. So what are they doing at the amusement park? They're choosing which rides they want to ride, correct? Yes, so let's go ahead and say the Kinders are choosing which rides to ride. Okay, well, did all of them choose to ride a ride? No, so that's not quite accurate. Let's say are choosing what to do at the amusement park. That is a great sentence. Great work, guys. And we know that from page 2. Okay, now when does this story take place? Does it take place? Did it really ever tell us when exactly it takes place? No, it didn't really, did it? They didn't say if they're at the amusement park for the summer because it's summer. They didn't say if they're at the amusement park on fall break. So we can't really say exactly when it is, but when we look at the pictures, does it look dark outside? No, it looks pretty bright, huh? So do you think it's during the day? Yeah, I think so too. So let's go ahead and say that they are at the amusement park during the day. And how do we know that? Did we find that in a text somewhere? No, we didn't. We looked at the pictures. Good job. So we'll say by looking at the pictures. All right. Good job. And our last one is why. Okay. Why do the Kinders have to choose what they want to do instead of riding all the rides or doing all the activities? Do they have time for that? No, it's too big of an amusement park to do all that. Okay, so why do they have to choose? Yes, the Kinders will choose what to do because it's there's too much for them to do in one day. Okay, so this is page 4. Mr. Kinder has a map of the amusement park. The family looks at the map. Each person chooses one thing to do, okay? And I think it's because it says they cannot do everything on page 3. All right, so we're going to go ahead and say the why. The kinders must choose what to do because the park is so big. They can't do everything. Right? And we got that information from which pages? Pages 3 and pages 4, huh? We're looking at those page numbers and the information in the text. Yeah. Pages 3 and 4. Okay, great job filling out the who, what, where, when, why of our story. I need you now to go and fill out the comprehension questions while the story is fresh in your brain, all right? Great work today, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.